Hello YouTubers and Gunner fans alike. Today I'm doing a quick first look of Dark, the game on the Oculus Rift. This is more of a quick look review on the Oculus' use within the game, rather than a review on the game itself, because I must admit that I have not played the game yet. Right, so let's crack on. So obviously I've just seen a little cutscene there, and the first thoughts are, yeah, you've got 360 degrees look, which is excellent, but I don't know why in the cutscene they've decided to make it widescreen. It really broke away from the immersion. Right, okay. So the first thing I would like to say, people who have used the Oculus Rift, I'm sorry, I'm going to say a few things that you already know and have already heard on other videos, and people that don't even use the Oculus Rift, I'm sure you've heard these things before, but I've got to mention it anyway. First thing I'd like to say is obviously it's lower res than the commercial version, and there is a screen door effect because of that, but after 5 minutes, 10 minutes you don't even notice it, if I'm honest. And the big plus point is obviously the head tracking. You know, it's one-to-one, it's as close as you can get. It's a lot better than, say, the tracking latency that you have from Kinect on the 360. There's no issues with it. Never do you feel like, oh, that's a lot later than it was, or anything like that, or it's dragging across rather than following your head. So that really helps with the immersion. The big wow factor for me, and anyone who's used it, my friends alike, have all said wow, is the 3D effect. I mean, since I can remember, I've been a 3D fan. Polarized glasses in the cinema are crap. It just makes you feel sick, gives you a slight headache. I spent quite a bit of money on a 3D TV, but it was an active shutter system rather than polarized, and it still had its issues, you know, with shadowing and crosstalk and everything like that. So you'd end up with shadowing, traces and everything that just didn't work. And you never really got the peripheral vision of it, you know. It never sucked you in like I hoped it would. Whereas this, I mean, it sucks you in. You know, you're in. I mean, look at this. If I look down, I mean, this is an odd thing, this game. It's a third-person playing game. I would not recommend, well, I would not imagine future games to really be third-person. I mean, it's interesting. You know, it's interesting that I can look at my character, you know, check him out, not in a gay way, obviously. And I can, you know, if I'm like, oh, I wonder what's behind him, I can look, there's a bin behind him without even moving my character. Or, you know, what's above us and all that. You know, I can see that. Yeah, it may work third person, but for me, it's all about third person. It's got to be first person. Sorry, that's where the immersion comes in my opinion. Right, so to the game itself, it looks like they've gone OTT on the glare effects. I'm not sure about the story, but this is a guess I'm going to make. It's something to do with vampires, and they are photosensitive vampires, so maybe it's, you know, part of his characteristics to have everything so bright and in your face. This comes across really well on the Oculus Rift, and these mirrors are pretty blinding, yeah, and distracting. It's like, it's so beautiful, you've got to walk towards it almost. Right, as a game itself, I've got to say, I don't know why they've gone for cell shaded. And they've gone for cell shaded thinking we'll make this out of the box ready for Oculus Rift. Because cell shading does not work for 3D. In my opinion, it looks like a bunch of cardboard cutouts rather than a 3D model.
The name shot through my head like a bullet.
And I don't know why they're doing this on the cutscenes with the widescreen. Why have the ability to look all the way around and be like, wow, and put the border on the top and the bottom of it. It just breaks the immersion. It's ridiculous, if I'm honest.
The angel was gone,
cell shaded,
so was the pain. It was time to find out
who
I was,
why they've done it,
or what I was doing here. Chances were the bouncer had seen me come in. Maybe he could shed some light on the subject.
Get out of my face! We don't need an audience.
You know, it's good for it. He's kissing her in the eye. What's she doing to him? She's headbutting him in the mouth, actually. I don't think he was kissing her in the eye. I think she was husband beating. Bitch. Oh, not loud up there. Right, now I can run. This feels a bit more like it. Yeah, so when you get up to 3D modelling does work, and that smoke is wicked actually. Oh, let's have a look at her boobs. Yeah, nice boobs as well. I'll enjoy them. Yep. Oh, yep. She's actually giving her boobs a drink as well. Amazing. Hang on. Oh, bollocks.
Hi.
Yeah?
Cutscene.
What do you want?
I wanted to ask. I couldn't get another word
See,
out. The
light
sight of his
screen
weapon
just
woke
ruins
some
it.
kind of memory.
It's a shame because you feel like you are there. Hello. Now that wasn't really in 3D.
You okay?
It was more like watching a TV, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's cool.
I'm
You know,
doing
little
fine.
breakaway.
Did I come to the club alone,
can see what they were
or
trying
was
to
someone
do.
with me?
Alright, I'm going to bring this to an end shortly because, like I said, it's a first look, and then I'm going to play it, and then I'll do a proper review, possibly. So what's happened now?